Yes, good day, everyone. Welcome back. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to like, share, and leave me a comment. Help me grow this channel. Today, I want to talk about a group of pastors, or claim to be pastors, in Burkina Faso who is speaking out against Burkina Faso new leader, Ibrahim Traore. They claimed he is not following Christianity. But here's my question to them. Where were you for the last 27 years under the former leader, Blaise Compaore? Were you scared? Did you have principle then? Or is it something else motivating you now? Since Ibrahim Traore took charge of the government, he has been fighting jihadists consistently, while he has improved most of the people living condition in Burkina Faso. So my question to these pastors, is it now that you have freedom, you're bringing religion into this? Or is it political? You know, I have heard that they said that religion is the downfall of the black race. We have been conned by Europeans when they first came into Africa. They came in with one hand with the Bible and one hand with a gun. And they used the Bible to separate us and do all other manner of evil against us, claiming religion and the Bible. Now, for the last, before Ibrahim Traore took over, people of Burkina Faso was suffering, and I'm talking about real suffering. Did the church leaders, did these pastors try to organize to help the people of Burkina Faso? Food-wise, financial-wise, it was said that many people in the rural area had to revert to eating grass and leaf of the trees to survive. In the last 2 years since Burkina Faso is under the control of Ibrahim Traore, I'm not saying he's doing everything right, but the quality of life in Burkina Faso has improved. Under Blaise Compaore, there was less than 3,000 kilometers of roads that was paved. Since Traore came in, there's more than 5,000 kilometers of roads. And he pledged to pave 5,000 kilometers of road each year. He has opened factories. He took control of the land and distributing now to farmers from them to farm. Not only is he giving them land, he's giving them tractors, he's giving them seeds, he's building factories to process their food. But yet, these pastors are now a find time to come out against Ibrahim Traore. But I'm going to ask a bold question. I'm not from Burkina Faso, but I'm an African. I was born in Jamaica, but my foreparents were taken away from Africa. Are you being paid by France to do these things? Are you being manipulated by France, another Western government, to come out and say these things? Here's my thought. If you think he's not doing a good job and you can do a better job, maybe you need to pick up a gun and go in the front line to help fight these jihadists and these terrorists. Maybe you need to show the Burkina Faso people that you care for them and you dare to help instead of criticizing. Are you one of those people who are trying to organize to overthrow the government and put the country back in chaos? I'm being blunt. Religion have been the downfall of many Black people in Africa and worldwide. The Europeans and the Americans use religion to confuse us while they're stealing our land, our minerals, and raping our daughters, our wives, and our sisters, and killing our sons. So I'm saying to these pastors, I don't claim to be Christian. That's not something I claim to be. I believe in the Father, I believe in the Creator, but I don't claim to be a Christian. My question to you is, if you're worrying about the people so much and the well-being of the people, have you organized or tried to organize a food drive to help feed the people? Raise funds so the children can go to schools, to build schools for the children to learn. Raise funds to acquire books and computer equipment for the kids so they can be educated. Just don't speak out against the leader and you're not offering an alternative. Because when Blaise Compaoré was ruling for 27 years, the man who killed Thomas Sankara, where were you? Where were you? But now that you have some freedom and you're not afraid anymore, because I know most of you went underground when Blaise Compaoré was in power. You were afraid of him because you know if you said something, you would be disappeared. It'd make you disappear. But now that you see freedom, You're using freedom to tear down the person who gives you freedom. What kind of pastor are you? What kind of religion is that? I'm not apologizing for what I'm saying. As a black man, I've seen religion destroy our people. So here's my suggestion to you. If you think he's not doing enough or he's not doing things right, request an audience with him and tell him what you think. And offer, not only say he's not doing, offer solutions. Stand up and show the right way if you think he's doing the wrong way. Just don't use words to assassinate him. You are becoming part of the tools for the West that keep Africa down for so long by raping and pillaging our Africa's resource and stealing Africans from Africa and place them into slavery in the West. My brother, if you believe in the Bible, preach the Bible. Don't preach the West philosophy. The Bible said be kind. Help one another. So I'm saying to you, if you think Traore is going the wrong way, reach out. Have a conversation with him. Show him your point and be part of the solution, not part of the problem. I've seen it so many times in the country of my birth, Jamaica, and in the country that I lived in, America. I've seen where religion has been used as a weapon against the minority, mostly against black people. It's a new year. Now, here's a challenge from me to you. If you think you can do better, if you think you can control the jihadis and the terrorists that's roaming the countrysides of Burkina Faso, killing the people, raping the young girls, and forcing them into marriage, killing the young men, taking control of people's land and property. Go out and help fight against them. Help defend your country, not tear down your leader to please your European master, because that's what you're doing. You're tearing down your own to please your European master, using the Bible and not preaching what's in the Bible. You don't have the sole authority. Christianity is not the only religion. There's other religions. So, my brothers who claim to be man of the cloth, think about what you're doing. If you're not thinking about what you're doing, and if you're doing this for money or power or to please Europeans, master, back off. Go back to your gospel and leave Ibrahim Traore alone. For the first time in decades, we in the diaspora can see a future for Africa. You have young leaders now taking bold steps. Have you thought about what the Europeans have done to our leaders? Thomas Sankara, Pierre Lumumba, Gaddafi, Chris Hani, the imprisonment of Nelson Mandela for 27 years, and the list goes on. Malcolm X. If you want prosperity for your people and our people, speak the truth. Don't tear down a leader. Help a leader to be better. Unless that's not your aim and that is not your goal. If your goal is to help the colonial master, my reply of my instructions to Ibrahim Traore: put some boots on you, put you in a uniform, give you a gun, and put you in the front line to see what it's like fighting these jihadis. You think they care about your religion? Answer this question. Do you think they really care about your religion? Do you think they care for your pastor or not? They would put a bullet in you in a heartbeat. So what Traore is doing, it takes a man with grit, a man who cares about his people and his country, to say, I'm going to stand up and take this country into a different direction, help my people. He might, not that he might, I know he's not doing everything right. But name me one leader in this world who is 100% correct at all times. You see what's going on in Israel now? In the Middle East? Just think about that. And again, my brothers and sisters, the ones that's here, listening to what I'm saying, I'm going to ask you, please subscribe to my channel, like my channel, share my channel, and most of all, leave me a comment. Tell me if I'm doing something right or I'm doing something wrong. And if you believe in what I'm saying, help me to grow. I don't proclaim to have all the right answers, but I want truth and justice for my people. I want freedom for my people. My dream is to come to Africa, not only to visit, but maybe to live. And I'm going to be blunt, straight up. I started this channel to see if I can make some money to visit Africa before I die, to meet my people, to hold my people, and just to have the knowledge of where my people came from. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming by. And please subscribe and share. And most of all, again, leave me a comment. Thank you. God bless. Peace and love. One love. And in the words of the Rastaman, Jah Rastafari. Thank you, God.